have a story to go along with that. So.
Okay, we have Mr. Swithenbank here.
Where am I going? You are live.
Thank you. So far we only have 2 commissioners here. We're gonna wait, it's only 1:59. We're gonna wait a little bit here to see if we get a quorum to be able to begin the meeting. So bear with us. Find it? Until at least like 2:05, maybe 2:10. Just see.
Can I just say you guys A club?
Okay. Just make sure.
I like your wooden propellers, Mr. Swithenbank.
I'm sure he heard All right, it's 2:02. We're going to give it a few more minutes here, hoping that we get a couple more commissioners on the line here. Which he is, and then there's after there, protection service. Right, we've tried doing a little bit of outreach here. It looks like we haven't gotten a hold of any additional commissioners yet at this point. It's 2:05 with the two commissioners that are on the meeting here. We want to wait a few more minutes to see if we're joined here. Can you both hear me?
I can hear you all right.
Okay. I'm just making sure. It's 2:05 right now. We've tried to do some outreach here to see if we have any additional commissioners that can join the meeting, but we haven't gotten any responses as of yet. Eric, if you're on the line, do you want to chime in here?
Yeah, I was on the phone with Randy Beckler. He's running late, so he's on his way.
Okay, that would give us 3. That's still not quite a quorum.
I called out to not Al Beltrami, Don Albright, and didn't get an answer.
Okay.
What was the result of the quorum check? Who responded in the affirmative?
Well, when we first did a check, we received a full quorum response. I believe even we had 5 responses. And then the more recent quorum check we performed, we only received 2 responses in the affirmative, one stating they were not available.
Okay. Well, can we reach out to anybody else?
We will continue to try to reach out here on our end to who we have identified as, commissioners and then any alternates. So I guess I would say stay on the line here and we'll try to do a little bit more outreach.
Sounds like a good plan B.
All right, well, we've made an additional phone call to one of the other commissioners, but they did not answer. We have left a message. We do not have any other commissioners that we can call at this point unless they decide to jump onto the line here. So Eric and Leonard, it looks like we haven't been joined by any additional commissioners at this point. Eric, as the previous chair, and you know, since we haven't done elections yet, I'm going to look to you to, you know, how you want to proceed here at this time.
Well, Randy's supposed to be on here in a few minutes. He was getting to where he was going. Who else said they were gonna be here when the quorum check happened?
From yesterday's query, Mr. Crane and Mr. Swithenbank were the only responders besides the commissioner who responded no.
And which commissioner responded no?
Commissioner Wiedemann.
Okay. So right now we've got myself, Swithenbank, Wiedemann, Beckler, Albright. Are there any other commissioners that are currently seated? Or are we sitting at 5 members?
I believe you're sitting at 5 members presently.
There is currently another application that has just been submitted to the clerk of the board, but it has not been processed.
That was the one from a couple of months ago?
No, I believe it was just submitted today.
Really? And which seats are vacant?
I believe right now, as you know, the makeup of the planning commission was altered. So the vacant seat, and I may look to Deputy County Counsel on this, I believe is that 3rd planning commission seat, which is not able to be filled by a planning commissioner at this time due to that creating a quorum of the planning commission.
And Deputy County Counsel, I'm not sure. I think there's a gap in time for that. The second member of the commission, and if that application only got in today, that's unfortunate, but that's how it is still processed as an appointment by the board of supervisors to the ALUC. So I think there was discussion with the commission about that a meeting or two ago. That appointment of that second commissioner hasn't happened yet.
So the 2 vacancies are both a result of the planning commission composition. I mean, they're both planning seats. Is that correct?
They are both planning seats, but one of those 2, there was discussion by the commission. Julia, I couldn't recall what meeting date, when there was kind of a selection of who wanted to volunteer. So that occurred, but there wasn't the submission of anything to clerk of the board to get onto a board agenda. That would have gotten us to 6.
I want to say the discussion was in May, but please don't quote me on that. It's my brief recollection.
So Wiedemann said she wasn't going to be there. Albright didn't respond to the most recent quorum check.
And we've left a message.
Okay. Let's wait until Randy gets on, and I'm gonna try Dawn some more.
Okay.
I've got Albright. He's gonna get on. He answered the phone.
Excellent.
So we've got Beckler and Albright, which will get us to,
A quorum.
well, a quorum for at least one item.
Correct.
Okay, well, We'll see how long everybody hits. To county staff, Beckler's in the foyer.
Oh, thank you.
So if somebody could go and gather him up, you in the foyer in front of the Board of Supervisors chambers?
In front of the board chambers.
Or we can send someone else.
You're in front of the board chambers, is that right? Okay, somebody's gonna come and get you. All right, thanks. All right, bye. I guess people are done with COVID.
Actually, technically, this is all being done remotely. So the board.
Well, I think the assumption was that we were back to business as usual, I think is where Randy was.
Got it.
We are going to fetch him.
We want to make another announcement about what we're doing.
Oh yeah, for the benefit of the public here, we're going to be just waiting a few additional minutes to get a quorum. It sounds like we have folks on the way, and then we'll be able to begin the meeting.
He has his hand up. Should we let him talk or? No?
We haven't opened. So it sounds like he's going to be coming in to sit with us. So I'd say maybe can he sit smack dab between you two there? You're going to, okay, yeah, you're fine.
Be consistent. Thank you.
His hand back up.
Come on in.
That's Randy. Join a seat.
Thank you.
Thank you, Adrian.
I didn't think I was gonna make it, but
You made it.
I did make it, so
Welcome.
hopefully you got a quorum.
We're waiting for one more.
Okay.
but we are live here, so the world
So-
can hear you.
Keep my comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, we're wearing the same colors.
It's one of my common colors. I joke that it should be the color of PBS staff.
Well, it is.
Because we all like this color.
You
The
guys
burgundy.
do the memo.
It's not, I've got blue.
It's actually my high school colors, you know?
Yeah, the
my
cream
picture-
and maroon.
Mendocino card.
Yeah, oh, yeah, this was a Columbus, Nebraska discoverer, you know, that's.
We didn't have nice colors like that. Green and gold.
Hit blue and gold.
Green and gold.
That's interesting, green and gold. You have nice colors, school colors. Purple and gold. Purple and gold.
So Eric, do we have an ETA on when we'll be joined here by our last?
He didn't give me, I asked him if he was driving, so he was gonna pull over. So I was gonna text him the call-in number, just to
Okay.
simplify things. I was looking through the email, what number is the best one for dialing in?
So it's the very first number where it says by telephone.
There's
On the
one that
agenda.
says, or iPhone one tap or telephone.
Oh yeah, if you do the one tap, that'll make it so that way they just click it, it'll fully connect them, put in the Zoom webinar ID and all of that.
Okay, I'll send that one.
Do you need any office supplies or anything from the meeting? Would you like a pen or anything?
No,
too? You're
no,
good,
I-
okay.
It's a,
You have them hidden in
yeah,
your
I'm just
pocket.
looking at my pocket, that's a nice color now. Yeah, moving a neighbor, that's the.
Oh. You made it.
I was just looking for the information on this meeting.
You mean the Zoom information?
Yeah, when did you send that one out? I must have missed that part of it.
I'm not sure when I sent,
The A Club one, yeah.
I'm not sure when I sent
Wait,
them.
what was the question?
When the invitations were, information was sent out about this meeting?
The 9th,
The 9th?
yeah, at 12:05 PM is when I got it.
Perfect.
Okay,
Thank you, Eric.
thanks, yeah.
Sure. Would it be possible to resend that invitation to Dawn? He might be able to get it on his phone.
I can, yes. Okay, I've resent it.
Thank you.
I must have deleted that one. So you guys enjoying the cool weather? It's pretty unusual, I think, for
Yeah.
this time
Very.
of year. Yeah.
Dawn's about a mile away from it. He said that the email was helpful because he couldn't find it in his stack of emails from a week ago.
No problem. I know the feeling. Suddenly thought we had a real phone in here. We need the Jeopardy music.
Yeah.
And for any members of the public that are watching the video, we're just waiting a few minutes here to get our last commissioner onto the line, and that way we will have quorum in order to be able to begin the meeting.
You feel like herding chickens? Probably do, don't you?
It's part of our job.
Yeah. We all want to be free range.
It's up there. You did it.
It's not on the agenda.
That one over there. I was like, what? I'm trying to do. It's been a long day.
It's feeling very.
I'm just gonna check outside our front doors. Eric, do you know, was he also planning to come? I thought you had said he was going to be calling in from the road.
Yeah, he was gonna try to do it on the one click with his phone. He said he was a mile out. I presumed he was driving.
Okay.
How's that camera figure out who to focus on by sound, voice,
And movement.
and movement?
Mhm.
Him. I've seen sneakers.
Well, and then it has, you know, the little banner across the top that shows the whole room, the 360-degree view.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one, but it's nice for
For
these
meetings,
meetings
oh,
because
yeah.
you get a little bit and better sound quality.
Yeah, I have a couple of different meetings, that they use the 360, I haven't had that kind of a time, but it close to, you know, same thing with
Mhm.
global.
This
talk.
one's called the Owl.
Now, I can see why.
Yeah.
Put some wings on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it, it's nicer than somebody trying to move the camera to focus on somebody at the same time.
Yes, that would be hard.
Yeah.
So Eric, I'm thinking it's 2:40 right now. What do you say to giving until about 2:50, and then I'm going to suggest that we consider calling it at that point because that will be 50 minutes after our start time. Oh, it looks like a phone's just joined us. And caller, would you be able to identify yourself, please? It is *6 to unmute on your telephone. And caller from the phone number ending in 3361, could you unmute yourself? It's *6 to unmute.
There we are. I am unmuted now.
All right. Perfect. We've got you. All right. Okay.
Yeah, so sorry.
No
You get some places and you don't have your glasses. So where did I put those? Anyway, I'm better now.
Well, thank you for making it. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Eric as our previous chair, and we do have elections on the agenda today, to go ahead and start the meeting.
Roll call.
Perfect. Thank you.
Did you guys get once you get the equipment turned on for recording?
Yeah, we're set to go.
Okay, roll call.
All right.
Yeah.
Commissioner Swithenbank,
Here.
Commissioner Albright,
Present, or here, I should say.
Commissioner Wiedemann, Commissioner Crane,
Here.
And don't forget
Commissioner
Beckler.
Here.
All right. Discussion possible action, including adoption resolution of the Mendocino County Airport Land Use Commission finding the state or local officials continue to recommend measures to promote social distancing in connection with public meetings. This is something that needs a motion and a vote. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. I'm sorry. So this is to allow the commission to continue to conduct virtual meetings.
And entertain a motion to,
I make the motion.
I'll
here's-
second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Hearing none. Any abstention? None.
And just very quick, very briefly, Deputy County Counsel Matt Kudrowski, that's to confirm that was to adopt the motion was to adopt the resolution.
Yes.
Excellent.
Affirmative.
Election of chair and vice chair. Any nominations? Somebody doesn't come up with something, I'm going to start.
Can I make a motion that it isn't me?
Sure.
That'll
would-
backfire.
I would recommend, maybe you want to suggest somebody who you think should be the chair instead of yourself.
Oh, you want someone to hate me? Okay.
No, that's not it at all.
I think Eric does a great job.
I do too.
I'd
Is
be
that the
willing.
motion I heard?
I'd be willing to serve.
So I make, that's my motion then, yeah, for certain.
And I'll second it.
Okay.
Okay, so that sounded like a motion and a second for the chair. Do we have a motion or?
Well, I think we have to
nominations for
discuss
vice
that
chair?
one.
We have to call for a vote on that one, don't we?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No, so I guess that passes. Make the motion that Leonard Swithenbank be the vice chair.
I second that.
Leonard, would you be willing to serve?
Yeah, give it a shot.
Is there a second to my motion?
Yes, you had that from Beckler.
Oh, okay. All those in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Hearing none. I think that does it. 2C, determination of legal notice.
All items were properly noticed.
Matters from the public. Matters from the public are welcome to address the Airport Land Use Commission on items not listed in the agenda, but in the jurisdiction of the Airport Land Use Commission. The Airport Land Use Commission is prohibited by law from taking actions on matters not on the agenda. Individuals wishing to address the Airport Land Use Commission under matters from public are welcome to do so via email, telephone, Zoom. For more information on each of these methods, call the Planning and Building Department at 707-234-6650 or visit the county's website. I'm not reading that. All correspondence will be attached to the item and made available online at the county's website. Any matters from the public on non-agenda items?
So if there's any members of the public in the attendees area who wish to speak under matters from the public, please use the raise hand feature. It's located at the bottom of your screen, maybe underneath the title of reactions, or if you're on a phone, it's *9 to raise your hand. And I am seeing none.
All right. Regular calendar, case 4A. I'm going to be recusing myself from this item.
And if I may, Chair Crane, so even with your recusal, this item has actually been it's past the 60-day timeline for which the Airport Land Use Commission would be required to provide a consistency determination. So as such, it is deemed consistent. The applicant will still be required to comply with the requirements of the Ukiah Airport Comprehensive Land Use Plan as it relates to dedication of a navigation easement. But so this item is actually pulled from today's agenda.
Ah, okay. Well, then moving on to 4B. Staff.
Thank you. So with us today, we have Stephen Schweitzer, who has prepared the memorandum for today's meeting. And then we also, I see we have representatives from the city of Ukiah available on the line as well. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Stephen, and then we may hear from the city as well.
Thank you, Julia. Good afternoon, commissioners. Project planner Stephen Schweitzer here. As detailed on the agenda, the applicant requests an Airport Land Use Commission consistency determination for the City of Ukiah's general plan amendment, changing the subject parcel's land use designation from public to commercial, as well as a rezone from public facilities to community commercial. No development is proposed at this time. The subject is also located in the city of Ukiah, lying on the south side of East Goby Street at its intersection with South Orchard Avenue, located at 701 South Orchard Avenue. It is important to note that staff has prepared a memo to ensure that accurate information is provided and available for review by the Airport Land Use Commission, the applicant, and general public. Contained in the memo, the zoning classification to the south of the subject parcel is planned development residential, rather than single-family residential hillside, as previously noted in the staff report. In addition, the subject parcel is previously no assigned address and at the time of submittal, and has since been assigned the address 701 South Orchard Avenue. As detailed in the staff report, the subject parcel is located in Airport Compatibility Zone 6, Traffic Pattern Zone of the Ukiah Municipal Airport. Though the current project does not propose any new development, rezoning the vacant parcel will affect the potential land uses that may be permitted and may require review to ensure compliance with usage intensity, lot coverage, and height limit criteria. Accounting for this, future proposed land uses on the parcel shall comply with the intensity and density criteria prescribed for Zone 6 as detailed in the staff report and contained in Table 3A of the Ukiah Municipal Airport Land Use Compatibility Plan. Staff is recommending that the Airport Land Use Commission finds the proposed project is consistent with the Ukiah Municipal Airport Land Use Compatibility Plan based on the purpose and intent of the Airport Compatibility Zone 6, as well as information presented to the Airport Land Use Commission. Staff is available for further questions.
Any questions from the commission? Hearing none, entertain a motion for,
I so move.
Well, if I may, Chair Crane.
oh, sorry, public comment. Getting ahead of myself.
We do have representatives of the city available.
Sorry.
If you'd like, we can go ahead and bring them over. Excellent. We have Mariah Turner and Maya Simerson. I'm so sorry if I butchered the last name. Please go ahead and unmute yourself and state your name for the record.
Super, thank you. This is Mariah Turner, Planning Manager with the City of Ukiah. Just wanted to say thank you very much for taking this item up. We are available should you have any questions, but I think that Mr. Schweitzer did a great, concise presentation of the issue. Thank you.
I didn't have any questions. I thought the report was very well written, and I appreciate that it was focused on airport rather than some other format. Seems to speak to this body's goals and needs. So I didn't have any questions.
Excellent. And then I would just suggest, Chair Crane, though we don't have any additional attendees, that you go ahead and call for public comment.
Yeah, I was just going to ask for public comment, and also whether or not the applicant was online, if they wanted to have any input.
Hi, this is Maya Simerson with the city. I don't think we have anything else to add. We are doing the application on behalf of the property owner, and I don't believe he's on the line.
Okay.
But thank you for checking.
Any questions from the commission?
I make a motion that we approve it.
I think the language would be find consistency.
With the
Findings for consideration, there's a
Yeah.
staff recommended action is find that the proposed project is consistent with the Ukiah Airport Land Use Compatibility Plan based on the purpose and intent of the Airport Compatibility Zone 6, as well as the information presented to the Airport Land Use Commission. So we have a motion for staff recommended action.
I so move.
Here a second.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, call for the roll call.
All right. Commissioners Albright,
Yay.
Commissioner Beckler,
Yes.
Commissioner Swithenbank,
Yes.
and Commissioner Crane.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously.
Matters from the staff.
We have no matters from staff today, but of course we are available for any questions you may have.
Matters from the commission.
Thanks for leading us, Eric.
Looks like we don't have any minutes to approve. Do I hear a motion for adjournment?
I so move.
Second?
Second.
All those in
Second.
favor say aye.
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 I think that's it.
Well, thank you all for being here today, and that's the first meeting of the Airport Land Use Commission. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for inviting us.
Yes, of
Thank
course.
You
Good
know,
afternoon.
Randy and Don played hard to get for most of it.
So sorry.
I'm gonna make it actually, but hey, thanks for rounding us up, Eric.
Well, thanks for making the time.
All right, have a good
Thank
afternoon.
you.
We'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll see you guys later.
Thank you. You know your way out of here?
Yes, I do.
Okay, perfect. Have a good